thinking that I
Welcome everybody, or welcome back if you are subscribers. I am going to go ahead and get started on cleaning zone 4, and I also added in my spare bedroom, which is normally in zone 5 because there are only 4 weeks in September, and my mom had been staying in this room for the past month, so I decided to add in my spare bedroom into the cleaning plan for this week because she has now returned home. And I just wanted to go ahead and get pretty much the whole house dusted and ready for when I start working on the rest of the house on repairs. So we're also going to go into the laundry room, the hallway, and I'm trying to think, oh, my office. That was the other room for zone 4. And I am working on pretty much just dusting the ceiling, the fan, wiping down the walls. And then I'm, of course, in this room removing the sheets because it was time to wash them. And then I will just clean and vacuum. And I'll do the same thing in all the other rooms. The laundry room is kind of split through this. So I started off with just doing the deep clean of the ceiling and the walls and everything. And I was still working on laundry. So at the end of this video, you will see where I am deep cleaning the washer and the dryer, so stay tuned for that. But we will also clean the rest of the house as well, and that's more of a weekly maintenance type thing, just keeping everything dusted, vacuumed, and the vacuum was quite disgusting and I really hate my carpet. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, I hope everybody enjoys this video, and I will be back. Ooh, look at that dust from off the top of the door frame. Disgusting. Anyways, I'll be back later for more information.
that you'll find your way back to me. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home. Why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stone cold.
For those that are new here, I'm Charlotte. I live right outside of Houston, and I am a cat mom basically. So I have 4 inside cats and 3 outside cats, and that's pretty much what destroys my house between the cats and me. But since the pandemic started, I have wanted to get myself back into a cleaning routine because my house actually got destroyed while I was busy doing work and volunteer responsibilities for a political group. And by volunteer, I was the president of the club, and I'm also a precinct chair. So I'm quite busy, or I was at the time, but now I'm not so much. So I am excited to be back into a cleaning routine, and this is actually my first year to do zone cleaning, and so far it's been working out really well. I don't really have to do a full-on spring cleaning or fall cleaning because I try to maintain some of the deep cleans throughout the month, so it's not as difficult during the year to actually clean the house. So that's why I like the zone cleaning type of program. And I do need to modify my zone program, but that's stuff that I'm going to be reviewing towards the end of the year, and I will give an update on all of that information. So I hope you sit back and enjoy this, or it gives you some motivation to get up and clean something in your house as well. I am planning on doing some videos later on about home repairs and DIY because we just had the foundation leveled, so I have a bunch of wall cracks and just everything needs to be resealed and everything in this house. So I mean, to the point where even the gas company had to come out and redo some stuff on the gas meter because the leveling kind of shook a little things loose on the gas meter, and thankfully they came out and handled it quickly, and luckily nothing major happened to my house, so that's a good thing. So if you ever do get your house leveled, make sure if you smell gas to call the gas company, because at least my gas company was really nice, and the guy enjoyed my cats because they like to make friends with everybody. So right here, I am changing out my air filter. I do change my air filters out every single month because of all the cats that I have and the carpet. My filters turn out quite gray, dark gray by the end of the month. And I decided we're deep cleaning the hallway, so let me get in here and kind of clean out some of the dust and spider webs and miscellaneous things that were in there. And I talked to my mom about it, and she said that she actually did this occasionally. I don't recall her ever doing it, but of course I was a kid and outside playing all the time because I was a kid of the 80s. And so I don't recall her doing this type of stuff on the weekends when she wasn't working. But I got in there and dusted and cleaned a little bit, and then I will go through and actually deep clean the vent, the actual like cover that's laying on the ground right now. I wish I could take the cover off. However, the way it is put onto there, I can't get it off. So I have to hand clean the little fins, and then you'll see that now where I'm doing all of that. And then I go on the outside where it was a little bit more difficult, and I went line by line, like right here, you'll see line by line where I'm pulling the step out. And there was dust collected on there, even though I had already dusted with a Swiffer. So I am going to continue doing that and going on to the home projects. So because I'm going to have to basically patch up cracks in the walls and recaulk around all the door frames and windows and all of that, I am going to have to repaint everything. So I have my scaffolding. My mom's scaffolding is here in my garage, so that way I can get up into the vaulted ceiling area to start work on painting the ceiling, because it's been several years. I'm trying to recall. The last time I think the ceiling was painted, it was in 2008. So it's time to actually paint the ceiling again. And then I'm going to paint all the walls in the house. The only room I'm not going to touch the walls or ceiling in will be the spare bedroom, because I already did that earlier this year. But I also will need to do all the trim, and that means the baseboards and everything. But I'm going to wait to do the baseboards because in January I will start ripping out all the carpet, and then I will just have a concrete floor. So I figured it would be best to just go ahead and do the baseboard trim stuff and all the trim at that time of the year. Yes, it'll be a little cold, but you know, I'll be able to open up some windows, because usually January, end of January, February is when it gets a little cold, where freezing, because that's what happened this year. It froze in February. But it's been a while since I've cleaned the top of this bookcase, and that stack right there is all stuff that needs to be shredded, but it, you know, my personal shredder can only take so much at a time, so it's a slow going process. And I also have killed a plant. I am trying to revive it. I've cut off all the pothos vines that are on there, and I have watered the thing, so I'm going to see if any of it will come back. It will take some time, and if it does, then okay. If not, I've had it for a long time, and it was from IKEA, so I'm not too concerned about it. But I do want to bring more plants into the house, live plants. However, I have to be more careful about what type of plants I get because of my cats, and I don't want them to be eating on poisonous plants, because my cats like to eat plants. I have to hide. All the plants I had in the house were poisonous except for the bamboo. So I have to make sure that the plants I do get, they're not poisonous to them. So anyways, let's get on with the cleaning of the office.
About time we let things go. Is this our destiny? Just like it was meant to be. Yeah. Come run away. Don't be afraid. We'll be okay. And I know it's the right thing to do. Let's break away. All colors will fade. Let's go our own way. Now's the time to decide what to do, and I'll stand by you. in my body. Last night got me wasted. Yeah. Ain't nobody calling my phone up just to make sure I get home safe and sound. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I fall down and don't get up, nobody would care. Yeah, don't wanna be alone anymore, so I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Yeah. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Yeah. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Headache and sore throat, constantly hungover. Yeah. Eating all alone, sleeping on my own. Tell me how to be. Ain't nobody calling my phone up just to make sure I get home safe and sound. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I fall down and don't get up, nobody would care. Yeah, don't wanna be alone anymore, so I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Yeah. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Yeah. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Never been in love, yeah. I'm still waiting for the one. Looking for someone who cares about my needs. Ain't nobody calling my phone up just to make sure I get home safe and sound. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I fall down and don't get up, nobody would care. Yeah, don't wanna be alone anymore, so I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Yeah. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Yeah. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time, but when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times, set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over. Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow we connect. Acting drunk even though we're sober. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. be good, but we keep lighting fires.
It's the next day, and I'm going to go ahead and set the diffusers up with a scent, and it is the apple cider scent from P&J. And I actually like this scent along with the Harvest blend or one of those, and I'm still going through the other 4 that came in the set for the spice set. And I am actually looking forward to buying one for Christmas or winter, so that way I can get some holiday scents, but they have them for summer, spring, and all types of other seasons as well. So now we're moving into the rest of the house where it's just the maintenance type of clean. So it's just, I'm not cleaning the full windows, I'm just cleaning the nose prints off the windows. So it's just kind of like the lower part of the window. And that's, the cats love the window, so I have nose prints on the windows. And then a quick vacuum, and we'll move on into the rest of the house. So. And I forgot that I included this in here, but I'm basically rotating the vent cover because I noticed when I was cleaning the air intake right there in the hallway, my bedroom is right next to that, and I noticed that the way that the air vent was blowing, it was hitting the wall, and all the cool air from the AC was actually going straight out the door, and my room was a little bit warmer. So I was like, let me turn this around and see if it changes anything. Right now, the only thing that it changed is that it causes, whenever the AC turns on, my fan starts to rattle a little bit because it's hitting the fan. But I haven't been able to feel the difference in the room, but we'll see how it goes going forward. I think it's time to declutter that cabinet. I think I need to do that in October. Because I have no room to put stuff. And not to worry with the water running, I am actually trying to get hot water so I can clean some dishes, but that's why I left it running while I was messing around with stuff. But I also wanted to make note, when I clean the litter scoop, I have a separate sponge that I use only for the litter boxes and the scoops, so it doesn't touch any of the, it's not the sponge that I use for any of the dishes or cleaning the sink or any of that type of stuff. So I keep it down and underneath the sink cabinet. I know exactly which one it is. My mom, I've told her about it, so she knows not to use that sponge at all and to use the one that is in there by the 2 different soap dispensers. And instead she usually grabs the rag. And yes, I know the rag that is hanging from the faucet is a Santa Claus rag, but I use what I use. So, and that one I actually liked. It was from IKEA, I believe, and it has a nice consistency, and it doesn't actually smell that, like, it doesn't get smelly quickly like some of the other ones that I have, but it's one of the Euro cloths. But, you know, I'm already getting in the Christmas spirit in October, you know, it's one little thing for Christmas. And, you know, it got washed today anyways. And we're moving on to the floors. And as always, I'm using my e-cloth mop. And I actually do like this because all I have to do is get it wet and it does a really good job of cleaning. I finished most of the house. I have the dining room left, the library, sitting room, front room, whatever you want to call it, and the TV room. And I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. But I think I'm going to power through because I only have these 3 rooms and it's really not much. It's just a little bit of vacuuming, a little bit of dusting. The TV room is a little bit more because that's the room that I am in besides the bedroom and the office. Those 3 rooms are the rooms that I'm in the most. Let's power through and get the 3 remaining rooms done, and then I will be done.
For something better. Is this what you want now? Or is it because you can't forget her? I can't keep pretending it's not getting to me. It's never ending. Give you what you need. You're misbehaving. Yeah, it's getting to me. It's never ending. You can give anything, so you can go, yeah. So I can focus. I just need to focus on myself. Yeah, you better go.
Seriously, cats are annoying. This was on the floor for like 2 seconds and someone took, it's still attached, but not that oh, and there's a hole right there in the paper. But this is basically flipping instructions for the pillows that I just filled in. And I got these for fall decoration, Halloween decoration, and got them from Amazon. I'll leave the link down below. But they are, I think, like the black cat lady or cat lady or something like that. So I'll let you go and arrange them real quick. And I figured they were perfect because I have 3 black cats. And there are 3 black cats on here. And then a pumpkin man. But I like them. They held up in the wash fairly well. They're 16-inch pillows, or pillowcases, and then I bought the pillow forms that are inside. They have 24 to 48 hours to fluff up, and I'm going to use these to put in some places around the house to make it more fall, Halloween-y, whatever you want to call it. But I was trying to look for some that were not as orange, and I like these. Just the pumpkin has a blue background, which kind of goes with the pillowcase. So I am happy with the blanket that's back there and those pillows, the blue ones. So I'm okay with that. And the fact that it has 3 black cats, it's just, you know, that is, yes, me, the crazy cat lady with 3 black cats. I wish they had one with a calico, but you know, black cats or calico cats are not Halloween. So anyways, let's get finished with cleaning with this living room. And you'll notice up there on the shoe cabinets that I have yet to change out the air filter that is right above the shoe cabinets. And that's because with all the rain that we've been having, I just did not want to go out to the garage to get the ladder that I need to get up there. But I do plan on doing that at some point to change out that air filter. But it needs to stop raining so that way I can navigate through the garage and outside without getting horribly wet or shoes getting wet and everything. So it will get replaced. It just needs to be done.
I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling.
And I probably should have changed this, cleaned it out before I went to the dining room. But oh well. And that's after a week. Although I did pull it out a couple times to vacuum here and there during the week. And I emptied it out between that and today. I really do think this carpet is deteriorating. And the plan is, my mom is planning to sign the house over to me at the end of the year. And where I will have completed a rent-to-own type plan with her. So I am probably almost immediately in January going to start ripping the carpet up, and then I'm just going to have concrete because I can't afford new flooring. So I will then be doing something with the concrete slab because I'll have concrete floors. So I will definitely have to do something to seal them. So I don't know if I'm gonna paint them or do whatever, because when I can afford flooring, I'll just cover it up, and you know, it's a concrete slab. You can paint and do whatever you want to do, but I do need to seal it. I know that for sure. And there might be some spots that I will have to end up grinding down because, you know, when they lay concrete, they're thinking they're gonna put carpet over it. And that's exactly what they did in '77. And this is only the second carpet in this house. And it was put in when I was in late middle school, early high school. So in the early 90s, somewhere in there. I definitely need to do something with the flooring because it is time. I was, like I said, late high school or late middle school, early high school when the carpet was redone. It was one of those where my little sister and I went off to visit our grandmother during the summer, and when we came back we had a whole new carpet. So that was interesting. And so it's, let's see, 90 to 20, it's probably about 30 years old. And my parent, yeah, it's definitely lasted, but I'm ready with all the cats. Yes, I know I have a whole nother issue when I go to hard floors because the fur, but you know, that's easy, and that's easier for me to deal with because I can see it a lot better than when it's on the carpet. That and allergies and everything with, I mean, anyways, so I'm gonna close out the video. Well, there's only one thing else I need to do for cleaning, and that is I need to throw all my microfiber cloths into the wash and wash them because it is a brand new month, so it's time for me to do that. So I will be honest, I need to actually, sorry if it's a little loud, the dryer is running. It's drying my microfiber cloths, but I decided that since purchasing these, the washer and dryer earlier this year, I have not actually done a thorough cleaning of the tub for the washer or the vent, the lint trap and everything. So I'm going to be filming those. I will do the lint trap after the dryer is done, but I'm going to go ahead and get started with the tub. And I did purchase doesn't want to focus. I did purchase these, so I'm going to use these. And I also read the instructions. Always a must when it's a brand new thing is to read the instructions on what to do. And this is telling me to remove the clothing from the tub. There's no clothing in the tub. And then add cleaning agents. And then it tells you tub cleaner, lime scale remover, liquid chlorine bleach, powdered cleaner, and cleaning tablets. Exactly what you're supposed to do. So since I am using a tub cleaner, I'm going to follow that one, and it says follow manufacturer's recommendations. So I'm going to read the box and follow that. And then once that happens, I'll close the lid, press the power button, and on mine, I do have one that is supposed to be cleaning, tub clean, but I don't see it on here. Bedding white. Oh, there's a button off to the side on the screen. And then press start, and then once it's done, I open up the lid and let it dry completely. And I figured since we're starting a new month and we're doing microfiber cloths, and I did the laundry room, deep cleaned the laundry room, it's time for me to actually do this. So let's go ahead and get this started, and I'll be back when this is done. And here I am pulling out my dry microfiber cloths, and I will fold those later once I get back from my walk. But before I go on my walk, I'm going to go ahead and clean out the lint tray, and I am actually going to do a deep clean of that with water in my kitchen sink, but I'm going to go ahead and move that over there now and take my cloths out to the living room so that way I can recycle them. Not recycle. So that way I can fold them. And then I will come back and use this attachment that attaches to your vacuum and to get in there and clean the lint area. And when I go for my walk, when I come back, I will collect all the lint from the outside lint trap and check out the tube that's there, because it is the outside area is right on the other side of the window. So it's still wet outside, so I don't want to track in any extra stuff, but I am going to go ahead and attach everything. And I did have some strings and everything that were kind of stuck in areas in there once I got in there, so I had to mess with getting those out. And I'm not sure how much lint was in there because I didn't actually check to see how much before I started. But I am reading the instructions, and I am going to go ahead and put everything together and start on this.
remember before you go. Someday you'll know. Someday you'll know. I already know what I'm going to say. I've been feeling this way for far too long. And now you're gone. Took me away from all of my.
And I found a feather attached to some part into the dryer, and I showed you that feather. But now I'm moving on to the washer. The tub cleaner has completed its process, so now I'm going to go ahead and try to clean out the rest of the top part, and I'm going to take out the dispenser tray and let that dry, and I'm also going to clean it a little later off screen with along with the lint trap. But now I'm just kind of cleaning around the top of the tub, and once I got in there, I'm going to come over, and there was a layer of dust in there, and I was able to actually pick it off the microfiber cloth and throw it in the trash, and I did that a couple times. You'll see right there where I did some more, and then I'm just kind of going around and trying to clean and dust all the nooks and crannies, checking out to make sure I don't see any dirt or mildew or anything like that around. And we're going to go ahead and end this video here, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, and I will be back next time with another video. Thank you, everybody.